Hey everybody, it's Connor. Just wanted to let you all know before you listen to this podcast that it is far more explicit than what we've been doing in the past. And if you hear any bumping in the mic, it's because people were putting glasses of water down on the same table as the mics. And also some people were chewing and eating, not into the mic, but around the mic. So that was picked up, unfortunately, too. So with all those things considered, enjoy the podcast. Hello and welcome to the Suburbanites Podcast. I'm Connor.
I'm Jim.
I'm Sumner.
I'm Hector.
And I'm Nick.
So we got a 5-person podcast now. This is going to be ridiculous.
That's a lot.
I'm kind of scared.
That's more than 4.
We'll probably talk over each other a lot.
This is going to be ridiculous.
5 is right out.
What?
Excuse me?
So,
Holy Grail.
Drop the Monty Python reference in the first 10 seconds.
So Sumner, Hector, and Nick, you're all new to the podcast. Don't screw up.
I'll raise my hand when I want to talk.
You raise your hand.
Solid.
So Sumner and Hector go to Northeastern together.
It's awesome.
It isn't. It's horrible. Don't ever go there. They sell you like chicken for it.
What?
Wait, what an awful place.
They sell you chicken? That's your biggest complaint.
You pay $50,000 for chicken to be sold to you.
You get chicken.
That's it. There's no classes.
So we go to tournaments like every week.
Which
we go to like
tournaments?
the CRTV. Like
For what?
melee tournaments.
Melee tournaments.
So we have to have the CRTVs. And every time we're walking away, I'm like, I'm selling a CRTV, selling CRTVs.
And no one obviously would take that.
Well,
Yeah, nobody wants those except for Smash players.
Exactly.
And Smash players wouldn't steal other Smash players' CRT TVs. It's just not
true.
done.
Okay, we're gonna try to not make this a whole Smash-centric
That's true.
podcast.
Well, that's going to be really hard.
It's gonna be tough since we all play Smash, but
Like religiously?
yeah. So right off the bat, I have 2 questions, and I know Jim pulled up some hypotheticals because we talked about a lot.
But
'cause-
we're kind of breaking the fourth wall here. We recorded yesterday, the last week's podcast.
yeah. So we already talked about Star Wars. We already talked about Jurassic World. So we kind of like. So we have some hypotheticals and we have some questions for everybody. So I'm gonna start out. Everybody here frequents Reddit.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
What are the best subreddits that like people just don't know about and people should know about?
Smash Bros.
Our Smash Bros.
I don't know what we expected.
Invisible. It's where they Photoshop the ball out of pictures, so it's just people playing sports, and there's no ball in the picture.
I've talked about this before. r/flicks, which is like a movie subreddit that's not like r/movies. It's more like, it's like what we talk about on the podcast pretty much every week.
That's cool. I mean, I go r/First World Anarchists.
Oh,
r/ First World Conformists.
wow.
Let's see people die.
See people die.
Jesus.
Hector, what?
Have you ever seen it?
Dark.
No, explain that one to me.
It's just
literally-
like people dying. Like,
That's actually what it is.
Okay.
That's exactly what it
Shocker.
is. There's like
Okay.
one where it's like motorcycles goes flying into like this construction site and just getting impaled by like.
I do not. I don't believe you.
No,
I've
like,
been there.
You want to go there?
Do not go there. I've been there.
There are a lot of
It's not
really
fun
bad
time.
subreddits.
Yeah,
Yeah,
subreddit.
there are.
I mean, there's always dragon raping cars, which is...
No, it's fucking.
It's
not-
good. Oh, dragons fucking cars. Well, I mean, that's just good for its educational value.
Well, yeah.
All right.
There's also its sister subreddit, Cars Fucking Dragons.
We should have just go for it then.
All right, so I don't have a result for see people die.
It's watch people.
Watch
die.
people die.
Watch people die.
Nice
Okay.
try.
You said see people die.
Yeah, God.
Also, Reddit search algorithms suck.
No, I have an app.
Really? Oh, okay.
Oh wow, this is actually a subreddit.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Don't.
Jesus Christ.
Is it a one? How many?
This is not going in the link dump.
Yeah, it shouldn't.
That's terrible.
It is.
Don't go on that.
Yeah, I mean, First World Anarchists is always hilarious because it's like things that say like don't step on the grass and there'll just be somebody on the grass. Things along those lines.
Also, invisible bicycles.
Invisible bicycle.
So it's like
invisible things.
it's bicycle races and stuff where everybody's just floating like this. And there's like gifs
What's
of
wrong
people
with you?
crashing
Yeah.
bicycles.
Whenever me and someone are like in awkward silence, we like see a glass or something like really basic, like we throw it. Anarchy.
Solid.
But that sounded good.
Yeah, I bet.
Chaos.
The best part about First World Anarchists is when they start posting things of people not, like, being anarchists.
Yeah, and then they're like, you can't
Because
tell me
it's-
what to do.
Yeah, exactly. It's anarchy within the Reddit itself. So bad.
An archaic exception.
Yeah.
I really like first world
Was it?
conformist.
Solid.
My phone keeps going.
Nice levels.
Yeah.
You want me to talk about my hypotheticals?
Yes, let's
Yes.
get some good hypotheticals
All right.
here.
Right off the bat, here we have. Would you rather be famous or be bitten by a dog on the ass?
Obviously, what kind of question
That's
is
like a
that?
good and a bad. Like, would you rather the good thing or the bad thing? That doesn't compute.
You know what?
Does it matter that your computer went to sleep?
Yeah, no, you know what? I'm going with dog.
Yeah, movie dog.
Dog.
Just to be like
No, I'll go famous.
hipster.
Just
Yeah,
to be
I'm
different. Oh, wow.
famous.
I think I'd say dog.
All right, find a better one.
How about would you rather make? Who would you rather accidentally make a culturally insensitive remark to?
Hector.
What? Okay, they don't know that I'm Mexican. Maybe by the accent.
Oh, yeah.
The actor is straight out of Mexico.
Yeah.
Levels. Max.
No, that's just us laughing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so the group of people that you can make insensitive remarks to are a midget, an albino, or an albino midget.
Oh, definitely the third.
Yeah, albino midget all the way.
Because he's the least likely to be able to hurt you. He's so frail. Like you go
But-
outside
I
and
mean,
get sunburned.
By
and he's
then,
like,
you're such a minority that like you just laugh at it yourself.
You just understand at that
like,
point.
how am I this much of a minority?
you don't even need to make a joke.
Definitely an albino, because I feel like that's less insensitive.
And that's like you, basically.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
me.
you're pretty white.
I'm pretty white.
Albinos
All
are
these
very
hypotheticals-
rare.
all
You've
these
white
never
kids.
met an albino.
What?
Yeah.
I've met an albino before.
Have you?
Yeah, there's albinos in Mexico.
Is that like a,
I went to Mexico once and I saw albino peacocks.
Is that just like the place of albinos now? Why are there more?
The country that albinos come from.
You wanna?
Is that in our airport? Every time we go to the airport, like there's a guy that's an albino, and we always see him. Everyone knows him because like
It's just the one albino,
albino
guy.
guy?
one albino guy in the
It's the
airport.
airport.
There is
I-
just there.
No, he works there.
Okay.
He just hangs out in the
Yeah,
airport.
yeah. Like, this is my favorite place.
That's like where albino
Hangs out
people
at
go.
customs. Like, what's up, guys?
All these hypotheticals are so bad.
He uses
Yeah.
I just forgot myself.
Would you rather be a dream-crushing weasel or have your dreams crushed by a dream-crushing weasel?
What's a weasel?
I would.
It's like a rodent.
I would rather be a dream-crushing weasel than
But
have
then
my
you're
dreams
a
crushed
weasel.
by
Yeah.
a dream-crushing
Wait.
weasel.
Being a
Dreams
weasel
as
sucks.
in
Yeah, but you crush dreams.
dreams as
That's
in
not a
while you're
plus.
sleeping
I mean, if you're a
or
spiteful
your
person,
life's
that would be nice.
goals.
Yeah. So okay. So you are.
That's
so you have a
important.
nice.
It's better than being. My dreams won't be crushed though. I can fulfill my dreams as a weasel.
I think being a weasel crushes your dreams already. That's
Then,
like off the
then
bat.
my question's broken.
But you don't care because you are already crushing everyone else's dreams. It doesn't matter to you at that point.
So are your dreams now crushing other people's dreams?
Shut up.
Well, this is one of my favorites.
No, wait. I heard the best would you rather. Would you rather have,
Is this going to be allowed on the
Is-
podcast?
is- yeah, am I going to have to edit this out?
you might have to edit this out. Would you rather have pubic hair for teeth or teeth for pubic hair?
Oh my god.
Just think about that for a minute.
No, I don't
What
want
if-
to.
would I-
Either way, it's horrible.
Would I be like a whale?
That's
Like
staying in.
with
It's staying in.
I'm not answering that question. It's horrible.
Nobody answer the question.
There is no
Just
way
let the
to-
viewers think about it for
Okay,
themselves.
yeah, no,
Yeah.
just think
Yeah.
about it. Mull it over in your head a bit.
Would you rather be bitten by a cat or bite a cat?
Bite a cat.
Well, I feel like if you bite a cat, you will immediately be. bitten by
No.
the
Considerations: if you bite the cat, you could get
Yeah.
hair in your mouth.
Oh, wait, that's the.
That's the only consideration.
It offered the
What about the
consideration.
cat like mauling you because you bit it?
That's
Oh.
like the worst case scenario. Just like
Yeah.
hair in your mouth.
Yeah.
Be
you-
advised.
Watch
Fine.
out for that.
I'll be bite.
Bit.
What was the Scientology one?
Oh yeah, okay. Would you rather kill a turtle or
Kill a
have...
turtle.
He's like, yeah. My dream.
I've been waiting for this. Would you rather kill a turtle or have one of your good friends become a Scientologist?
What's wrong?
Kill the friend.
No, it's not an option.
Not an option.
I'd go with kill the turtle.
Can you kill your friend and have a turtle?
Kill
become a
both of them.
Scientologist? No, stop killing things.
For like 3 seconds,
Like
Hector.
3 seconds.
Give me more cheese.
Considerations: the turtle is exotic, rare, and older than your oldest living relative.
Oh.
Why
So it's the Galapagos tortoise.
The turtle
Yeah,
is
give me some cheese too.
the turtle is
The red
named
door
Sam,
back
and
for
people
you.
call him Sam the turtle.
Sam,
So you gotta watch out
Wait,
for
no,
that.
stop humanizing him.
Yeah, no, it's like if people know this turtle is well known, I'm not going after him.
Plus, what's the penalty of having your friend become a Scientologist?
There's a
Scientology is
0%.
basically a cult.
Yeah, but you can just find a new friend.
Yeah.
Oh, good point.
But it's one of your close
It's
friends.
a good
it says.
friend.
That's why it specifies.
There's a
Yeah, exactly.
66% chance that your friend will try to convert you to Scientology.
Oh, nope.
66%?
Yeah.
I don't like
is
those
it
odds.
66.6?
Pretty high.
Probably.
There is a 100% chance that the turtle will die when you kill it. Make sure you're taking that into consideration.
I love
Whoa,
I love how
whoa.
there are specifications for these hypotheticals
Wait,
on
does
this
it have to
website.
stay dead, or can you like stop its heart
No.
and restart it?
It's dead.
Oh.
100%. It will die.
That's true. You
Nick.
could revive it.
Nick, people die when they are killed.
Oh, but you could keep
you-
the turtle shell as a memento.
Oh.
Oh,
Of the turtle you murdered.
Yeah.
kill the turtle.
Turn it
already
into a
won.
helmet.
And you go up to your friend and you hold the turtle shell to him and you said, "I did this for you."
Yeah. This
Sam's
is for you.
terrarium will look quite empty without him.
Who's Sam?
He's the turtle.
Turtle.
Oh.
God.
That's the name of the turtle.
His terrarium.
This is good.
Yeah, that's the little. It's like the little turtle box. It's like the fish tank. for
Why
the
do you know
turtle.
that?
It's
One of my
common
friends had a
knowledge.
turtle. It was cool.
Coming up.
Yeah, everyone knows that.
I don't know.
All right.
So if you
Oh, here's a good one. Would you rather get a paper cut or eat a placenta?
Get a paper.
What's a
cut.
placenta?
That's like a fetus, right?
It's like the
Don't-
bag or in the fetus.
Yeah, it isn't eating a
I'll get
placenta
a
like.
paper cut.
It's
I want
actually
to have babies. You can't have babies. You're a man. Stop oppressing me. I'm not oppressing you. It's science. Where's the fetus gonna gestate? You're gonna put it in a box?
Is that Monty
I
Python?
saw
Yeah,
the Life of
right.
Brian.
I saw Life
impression.
of Brian a couple days ago.
Assume that the placenta is cooked and entirely safe to eat.
Oh.
Well done or medium well?
However you want it.
Well done then.
Yeah, can you spell? Oh,
The
no,
paper
sorry.
cut is severe enough to make you curse out loud, though.
Oh,
Oh.
that's
Also,
pretty severe.
the
I don't curse when I get hurt though. I
but the
just yell,
placenta is
"Eat
not
my
yours
face."
and is not related to you.
But is the
Eat your
Would
own
it be
placenta.
better or worse if it was your own placenta?
The placenta might be gross to eat.
Mike.
I like the last
Surprisingly
one.
enough.
I like the last one. Nobody likes paper cuts. That's just the final
Nobody,
specification on
except
this
for
hypothetical.
Steve, and
I-
he's a creeper.
What?
So I would. What would you do? I'd eat the placenta.
What type of paper?
I would get a paper cut.
I would get a paper cut.
How
Too.
I
big?
definitely get a paper
How
cut.
big is the placenta?
It's a normal sized placenta, dude.
What is normal size?
What is that? Yeah.
I mean, it's not like a preemie baby. It's just like a normal baby, like the average size of baby.
Wait, the placenta's just the stuff around.
It's like the wrapping.
Yeah,
baby
yeah,
bit.
but
the
I mean,
wrappings.
there's
It comes out
average-
after.
But
like-
it's cooked.
It comes out after. It's like a big pile of like blood and guts.
Where-
All right,
Stop.
stop. No, no.
No, is this
Nope.
too R-rated?
I don't
Eat
the
it
paper
right
cut's
now.
like the webbing between your fingers. Imagine how much that was.
Oh no, please, no.
Well,
Stop.
it didn't specify where. It could just as easily be like.
It could be
Your
like
arm.
on your
arm
back.
would be fine.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
In your back.
Your back? How do you paper cut your back?
I don't know, but like it could be there.
Somebody just comes up behind you.
I was at with Kojo at school one time, and he said something dumb. He's Kojo, you know.
Yeah.
And so I went to paper cut him across the throat with a packet of paper, as you do.
Jesus,
Like,
dude.
like that.
Did it work?
And I almost slit his throat with a packet of paper. It was amazing.
And did it not work?
No, he survived.
Damn.
I'm pretty sure that the incision would not be deep enough to like.
Kill someone? Yeah.
Warrant his death.
We should test it.
All right, Hector.
volunteering?
Yeah.
Sorry, get the paper. So I had another question because this is just gonna be like a
Yeah,
question.
we have
podcast.
nothing to talk about.
That's fine. We'll just talk.
You guys have
Yeah.
to tell your college stories in a minute if
Yeah.
they're allowed.
Yeah. You know,
So,
yeah,
what is the best handheld game you've ever played?
Rune Factory.
Pokemon Yellow.
What?
that ball and cup game that I found at the
I'm talking about like a video game, not like stupid ball and cup. I don't care about.
ball and cup.
No,
That
ball and
game
cup is dumb.
amazing. A yo-yo.
I'm bad at it.
It either be Pokemon Emerald or it might be Legend of Zelda: A Link Between Worlds.
I hear really
Yeah.
good things about A Link Between Worlds.
I finished it in 3 days, like right off the bat. But
Yeah.
the release date.
It's really
100%.
good.
I've only ever played Pokemon Yellow in
Yeah.
handheld, so I
Really?
have to
Yeah.
go with that one.
That's the only handheld game you've played?
Yep.
I've played other Pokemon, but it's on an emulator. I don't have a DS. I have a Game Boy Color. That's it.
I played his Game Boy Color.
Played my Game Boy.
Then play Legend of
Connor
Zelda
still
Oracle of
has my
Seasons.
goddamn Pokemon Yellow, so
Okay, that Pokemon Yellow is like gone.
it's I know.
I've had all Nintendo handhelds, so I still have all of them.
I'm Hector. I have everything. I have a DS collection.
Yeah, I do. So
Of DS's or the games?
I gotta go Fire Emblem Awakening.
really,
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Dude, I've poured 35 hours into that game.
That's a lot of
That's
hours.
a lot of hours,
Talk to
yeah.
Nick about hours on games.
Yeah, but this is a handheld
Well,
game.
Sometimes I just leave my Steam up overnight.
It's cheating.
In the game.
It's cheating.
Accidentally, I fall asleep.
You loser.
It's
Cheater.
You monster frisbee.
But I have like 300 hours in some games. Not all of that was just me sleeping.
Like what games?
War Thunder.
Worth knowing. Yeah.
I have like 140 in PlanetSide 2.
What about Skyrim?
I don't even know.
What?
It's
250.
Skyrim. It's
250 is nothing.
I have 250.
that's not even like that's like.
I want to know how many hours I've logged into Smash.
I don't.
I don't. I absolutely
do
don't.
not.
I want to know
don't-
Smash in Minecraft and Oblivion totaled, and see if that.
So like
how many days is that?
All the wasted time.
include Legos, and that's most of
That's
the
my life.
time you've been
Yeah.
awake.
That's-
No, that's
so far
actually your life.
in
Yeah,
your life.
even while you're asleep.
I play Ultimate. Even my life when I'm asleep.
Yeah.
If I could actually recommend a handheld game with a Rune Factory series, I like them a lot. It's like an RPG.
Rune Factory?
Yeah, it's like you fuse Final Fantasy with Harvest Moon, so it's really nice.
Harvest Moon. Was that a good game?
It is a good game.
I
Was not a fan actually, Hector. I think that game was awful.
I mean,
Called out.
The good thing about that game was that you could fish, and that was it.
yeah, but that's Harvest Moon.
ended.
I'm talking about Rune Factory here, and it's like you fight monsters, you breed monsters, you build your house, you improve your house, you make like a blacksmith factory, you make your own weapons, you make your own magic, your own medicine.
Are we not
So-
talking about Harvest Moon anymore?
Rune Factory. We were always talking about Rune Factory.
I thought we mentioned Harvest Moon.
Yeah, because it's like Harvest Moon combined with Final Fantasy.
Oh, so it's bad, is what you're telling me.
Shut up.
Get wrecked.
Anya, go.
We have a dog in the room, like sitting in on the podcast.
Hi, little dog.
Apologize. Fit our sixth guest,
Yeah.
Tanya.
So,
Very quiet.
do you want to get right down to it? These college stories.
Yeah, get down to him.
We're 16 minutes in.
Not many.
No, I mean, there's the Cheesecake Factory and.
Oh yeah, you went to the Cheesecake Factory with them, Nick, didn't you?
We did go to the Cheesecake Factory.
Oh, wait. Yeah.
Usman.
It was Usman's birthday, and Usman basically paid for all our dinner. We're like 35 people.
You just spoiled the whole punchline.
I know.
But it would have been a good story. We all went to the
would've.
Cheesecake Factory, and everyone got like cheesecake. There was like 15 people, and everyone had like a bill of like $10 or whatever. So it totaled like a ton.
Yeah, I can imagine.
End of the dinner, we're like trying to figure out how to split a bill 15 ways, and they're like, the people at the Cheesecake Factory are already so tired of us. And then the guy whose birthday it was, Usman, we just see him like with the whole check, and we're like, Usman, what are you doing? And he just slams $200 on the table, just goes, that's how you do things in Pakistan, and just runs out of the like restaurant. And we're like, what? No! And everyone just chases him out, like trying to like stop him from paying for everyone. And then I threw my wallet at him, and he ran into the street to escape us and almost got hit by a bus.
Yeah. I almost got hit by a car in the process.
Yeah, Hector followed him.
I went to your college twice actually, but the first time you and I almost got hit by a train somewhere.
Well, yeah.
I mean, like that happens.
It happens.
A car almost got hit by a train once in the.
Everything
crossing.
almost gets hit
Yeah.
by everything in Boston.
I feel like that happens all the time.
Yeah.
The way the street is structured on Northeastern.
'Cause you have to cross it, and no one ever looks for the train coming, and it just like rings this crazy
Yeah.
bell.
Sumner, you and I went to Fire and Ice a while ago. That was a good time. Do you
That
remember
was
that?
a long time ago.
Yeah, this is in Boston, a restaurant. I don't know if they have it in other places, but Fire and Ice is such a good restaurant.
It's amazing.
Sounds expensive.
Yeah, well, it's like a buffet style thing where you like all the food is raw, and you go and pile your plate with this raw food, and they have a big grill in the middle, and it's like a circle grill, and the chefs just stand in the middle,
yeah.
and they just like cook it up in front of you.
Oh, so it's like a kind of like a hibachi.
Yeah,
It's
and then they
really
like
cool.
pour the sauces that you want all over your food, and they just kind of like cook it up together, almost like they're stir frying it, and they just like pour the sauce on.
I
That's
basically
cool.
just got bacon over and over again.
Yeah.
You're like, why did you got like 2 pieces of bacon? What the hell?
I got bacon
Delicious.
cheeseburger made for me. It was delicious.
Nice.
Chicken Alfredo, dude.
Fredo.
I ate so much, so much food.
We need to go back there sometime.
Yeah, we definitely should.
Bring me.
We
Except
will.
it sounds expensive, so
yeah,
don't
also,
bring me.
like, pay for you.
Yeah.
Um,
Well,
We should go to dinner today.
Today.
Yeah.
I have to hold
It's my birthday.
on. Oh.
Is there
Hector,
nobody
nobody
birthday?
cares.
No one. Yeah.
Yeah,
He's
it is,
19
it is.
today. Happy birthday, Hector.
Why was that not like a talking point?
Yeah. Why were you guys not
Why
gonna
do you
mention
think we
this?
bought London Bridge?
Yeah.
I'll tell that story.
Oh yeah. We just. Well, so we're
No, don't tell
deciding.
the story. Just leave. We bought London Bridge
We did.
like
We
as a
bought
standalone.
Yeah.
We just
So
bought
me
it.
and Sumner were
bought all of
engineers,
it.
and we always use that we're engineers as an excuse to like play Magic and buy Legos.
That, why? That doesn't even apply to Magic.
Pretty sure playing Magic has nothing to do with being an
Yeah.
engineer, but continue.
It does. So
Don't worry about it.
yeah. So we go to his Lego store, and I'm like, what am I supposed to buy? And I wanted to buy this X-wing because it looked really cool.
Yeah, you
But-
should have.
But they're like, no, we're gonna buy the London Bridge because it's 4 times the pieces for like half the price. So we just grabbed it, went to a little kid, and like, yeah, you see this? Your father doesn't love you because he didn't buy you this.
I was like straight swearing at Hector in the Lego store though, because we were supposed to pick up my mom afterward, and he was taking so long with everything. You were literally like, every single decision you could possibly make you spend 5 minutes on. We were like 20 minutes late to pick up my mom, and I come in and I'm like, you better fucking grab this and go. And there's like a parent right next to me, and she's like,
are you serious?
Like the worst death glance, and I'm like, Hector, let's go.
So
let's go. She's gonna kill us.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna put an explicit, like a little message of me saying like, this podcast is more explicit than the rest of the podcast.
Watch out.
Viewer discretion is advised.
No, you guys swore a lot in the beginning.
Oh,
Yeah.
Did we?
Yeah, you did.
Fuck that shit.
Testing.
Thanks, Hector. Yo, you guys were pretty much my closest friends, and then you all went to college except for Connor.
Yeah.
So I've been hanging out with some other people, trying to fill the void in my
You
life.
traitors bastard.
What am I gonna do, Hector? What am I gonna
Once
do?
in your life.
Twice.
I don't even know you, Hector.
All the
And,
memories.
Oh yeah, we should say that we just recently met Hector. He's a newcomer.
Yeah.
Probably
Because
having regrets.
he's with Sumner at Northeastern. They're basically roommates.
He's with Sumner.
But so to fill the void of you guys leaving, I had to go to hang out with some other people. And I was going to a party, and I decided, hey, I'll buy some chips for this party to be a nice guy. I get in line at the CVS at like 8 o'clock, and this lady is standing in front of me. She looks at me just holding a bag of chips and a Pepsi, and she's like, dinner, huh? I'm like, are you kidding me?
Get wrecked.
I'm like, haha, yeah. And I was like, I was so mad. I was seething. I was just sitting there like, that bitch.
That's like mean.
Yeah. It was like any other day, though, it would have been true.
I would have called racial discrimination.
I'm white.
I don't care.
Okay.
So should I tell the story about how I screwed up in Boston?
Yeah. Oh my God. I was trolled again.
So this is kind of a long story, but I was on a student film, and I got out. It was in Boston, and I was at BU, and I got out around 5 in the afternoon, and so I'm like, hey, I'll go play Smash with Sumner at Northeastern because I'm like right there. So I called him up and I'm like, hey, can I come? And he's like, yeah. So I take the subway over, and yeah, we play some Smash, good time. We go to Five Guys, we all hang out.
Five Guys.
You guys went to Five Guys?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
we
went to
did.
Five Guys.
Yeah.
And then I checked the train schedule, and the train runs separately on Sundays than it does on weekdays. So I checked the Sunday schedule, and it says 8:40 and 11 o'clock. Those are the two trains that I can take. So I'm like, okay, I'll take the 8:40. And we play Smash until like 8:10, 8:20-ish. And I go down to the train station, the Northeastern train station, before...
Which one do you take?
What? The green... I take the green line.
Green line, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
You don't take the commuter rail?
Well, I take the commuter rail home, but to get to South Station, I would
Yeah.
take the green line.
Oh, I just walked to Yawkey.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, shut up.
Solid.
But I recheck my phone because I want to make sure I have the times right. But it had refreshed back to the weekday schedule, so there were different times. There was like 8:30, 9:30, 10:30, and I'm like, oh, well, I already missed the 8:30, so I guess I'll take the 9:30. So I call up Sumner and I go, Sumner, I've been trolled.
I've been trolled. Comes back.
So I come back to Sumner's dorm, and I still thought this was the Sunday schedule. Like, I didn't know that it was the weekday schedule that it had refreshed back to. So I go back to, I leave at 9:30, and I go to South Station. When I get to South Station, it says 8:40 and 11 o'clock. And I'm like, oh. So I'm like, what do? I call up my mom, and I'm like, should I stay with Sumner tonight? And she says, yeah. So I call up Sumner, and I go, Sumner, I've been trolled again.
I was like, are you kidding me?
Troll Part 2.
So, yeah.
Troll 2 is the best, worst
Oh my
movie
god,
ever.
shut up. Right
Let me
now.
finish my story. So, I go back to Sumner. I go back to Northeastern, and I stay at Sumner's dorm. We watch Wallace and Gromit,
Yes.
The Wrong Trousers.
Jeez, Gromit.
Cheese, Gromit. And we
Really?
walked around Northeastern until like 2 a.m. And then
Good time.
I slept under his bed.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's where you sleep.
I have a fort.
Yeah.
Under my bed.
We call it the porn fort.
Wait, you call it the fort.
I do.
I call it
Why
my
is-
house.
Why is it called the porn fort?
It goes back to an old joke.
Yeah, between Justin and Jimmy.
Yeah. Justin claimed that I had a porn fort.
Okay.
It's pretty much all I know.
Is that
In
the
the
story?
woods, right? I think it involved Filthy Betty as well.
Yeah, it did. Let's not go into it.
All right, no, we won't touch on that.
So yeah, that was my night. And then I had to work the next morning. So I just like took an early train home and worked. That was not fun.
When you take like the green line or like any of the other lines, the subway, do you have to buy a Charlie card? Or can you do like just a one-time?
One-time ticket.
You can?
There's a
Okay.
Charlie ticket and there's a Charlie card. Charlie card is kind of like you just put your card in.
Yeah, it's like a long-term thing, so you can do
Yeah,
it
and you can
over
like
and
refresh
over.
it online and stuff.
It's like a credit card, but just for the
Yeah.
subway.
Yeah.
But
Does it-
I've had my Charlie ticket for 2 years, and you can just put more money on it whenever you want.
Oh, okay.
Wait, you have a ticket.
Can
or
you
a
use
card?
it for the
Ticket.
commuter rail too?
No, only for the T.
They make you pay each time you go on the like they give you have to give them money to get on the
You
community.
have one
Well,
question.
I think there's a way to do it with your phone too, but I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Is the Charlie system relatively new?
I think so. I mean, when I was in London, there was this thing called the Oyster card,
Yeah, I
which
was
is
in London
basically
too.
They have pretty much the same thing like everywhere you go in a city. Like I went to Washington D.C. and it wasn't called the Charlie card, but there was like something like that.
yeah.
It's like the same system, but they call it something different everywhere.
Yeah. The Oyster card was the best. Because they don't have the same things in London where you like put your card in and then it spits it back out. They have they have like a touchpad where you can just touch the card to it.
Mm-hmm.
So I would go through and I would just like open my wallet and just slam my wallet on the touchpad. I'd be good to go. And the London subway, much easier. The underground, I should say, much easier than the Boston subway.
When I went to D.C. and went on their subway, the station that I was closest to, Roslyn, like to get to the station, you had to go like down this huge escalator, and I felt like I was in like a movie about a post-apocalyptic scenario because it was like a fallout shelter before it was transferred.
Fallout 3.
Yes,
basically.
exactly. Yeah, I had to go down like really, really, really far.
That's awesome.
It's like kind of scary. You get vertigo looking down.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
So what games have you guys been playing? Video games.
Skyrim, Smash.
I got
What else is new?
Shadow of Mordor.
Oh,
he
how
was
you liking
like-
that?
It's fun. I like all the like different personalities of the orc boss or Uruk boss people.
Yeah, because there's like
It's
a
very
there's like a
interesting.
hierarchy or something, right?
Well, yeah, and they also like they all like insult you before they fight you.
Solid.
Well,
So it's like when we play Smash.
Some of them
Yeah.
are like
And during.
Yeah.
Some of
after.
them are too stupid to talk though, so they just kind of clack their teeth and growl at you,
Solid.
and it's like a cutscene where
That's
they do
my
this.
strategy for flirting. It hasn't got me much so far. I guess just clack louder. I don't know.
Yeah. Maybe I think that's how it works.
Probably.
Maybe you should just do like a predator noise. I'm not even gonna try to do a predator
Yeah.
noise.
Just stop right there.
Just destroy the audio.
I was disappointed by the new Binding of Isaac, actually.
The new Binding of Isaac.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks like more pixelated. It has definitely more things and more gameplay elements. But, I mean, no, the first one has a really good feel of, like, it's Satanist and it's, like, creepy and there's blood
That's what
everywhere.
Hector looks for in a
That's
game.
Yeah.
what Hector looks for.
I mean,
That's Hector's
it
life.
has a better feel, a better immersion than the
Yeah.
new one. The new one looks like an arcade game, a pixelated arcade game.
Yeah.
So it doesn't have the same feel.
Maybe that's what they're going for.
The amount of
Yeah, it was definitely what they were going for.
I also played a lot of Nidhogg.
Nidhogg is.
I beat the single player game like 4 or 5
Oh yeah, I remember
times.
that game. Yeah.
Isn't it a dragon?
Yeah, no, that's where you sacrifice yourself to the Nidhogg.
Oh.
Solid.
We played that a lot
You
during Extra Life.
sacrifice yourself to it.
Well, because for the glory of the Nidhogg.
Yeah.
What?
Did you not play this game during Extra Life Summer?
There's a lot of games I haven't played.
I was forced to play
I
it.
played Smash and Extra Life and nothing else, and Robo Rally, which was fantastic.
We have to play
Yeah, you weren't on stream at all.
I would literally.
Yeah.
I was on stream for 10 seconds just for Hector.
You got download. I mean, you got donations though.
I got
Did
some.
you really?
Yeah.
Somehow.
Was it just from Hector?
Yeah, I donated $200.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, we got fries.
Oh,
and chicken
sweet.
nuggets.
Oh,
Focus on the podcast.
this is the
Hey.
podcast.
Fries and chicken nuggets.
Yeah.
Everyone's had-
All right, let somebody else keep talking,
All right.
so we're not all
So
shouting into the mic.
I'll say the truth.
No, cutting you off there.
Ocarina
No.
of Time is the best game ever.
Oh yeah. No,
What
that's-
game?
Ocarina of Time.
Oh,
Debatable.
well,
Well,
You know.
I mean, it's up there.
yeah. I personally prefer Legend of Zelda.
Wind Waker.
Wind Waker. Simply
Personally, 2.
Yeah.
But it just is. It can't
But I
debate
mean-
it.
because Wind Waker improved upon the system that Ocarina made.
Yeah, we're talking about Ocarina of Time and how it's so amazing.
Fries?
I haven't beat it.
No.
Connor, you lack
Sir.
life.
I lack life.
Yeah, no, the fact that you haven't beaten Ocarina of Time.
Personally, I prefer Oblivion to Skyrim.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. That's not even up for question.
Summoner just
Yeah.
made me buy Oblivion.
And you still hasn't played it.
No.
Well, it's really hard to go from Skyrim to Oblivion.
Yeah, it is. I've tried it.
If you play Oblivion
Not
and you
easy.
play Skyrim, I don't think I've met anyone who thinks Skyrim is better than Oblivion, having played Oblivion first.
Have any of you played Morrowind?
No.
That's even worse.
I tried it, but I couldn't handle not having fast traveling.
Right.
Yeah.
What?
That, actually, you
That's
know what?
a game breaker.
That's all I do. I just walk around in Skyrim.
Yeah, no, but like that's the thing is Oblivion Skyrim not fast traveling was like the beauty of it. It was just walking around discovering things.
Oh yeah, the problem was though.
Not Skyrim. Skyrim was boring.
You think so?
Yeah, Skyrim was so like.
That had some cool features.
It was just so normal. Like,
Well,
everywhere
and
was
also-
the same.
It's the same terrain. That's the thing.
That's the
Oblivion
thing.
had such varied terrain.
Yeah,
It was
during
really cool.
in
There'd
Oblivion.
be flat areas, there'd be swampy areas,
Well,
there'd
yeah,
be
no.
forest.
In
There'd be
Skyrim,
mountains.
Skyrim,
there's forest and there's like rocky mountains.
No, there was like
and that's it.
There's swamps.
no snow,
Nah.
25% snow, 50% snow, full snow. That's it.
Yeah.
No. Not true. There were swamps in Skyrim. Absolutely.
Yeah, but
there were.
snow.
Solid.
One thing though that I really enjoyed about Oblivion was the Shivering Isles.
Shivering Isles was amazing.
Yeah, Shivering Isles was awesome. And that horse armor DLC, am I right?
Good stuff.
Did anybody buy that? Like, how much was that? It was like $5.
I got like the Game of the Year edition, so
Me
it came
too.
with it. So.
I stole Justin's.
I
was
have
like
it on
this.
Steam, so.
Knights of the Nine was good.
Yeah, there's a sale right
Knights
now.
of the Nine
and I
was
bought
very
it.
entertaining.
Knights of the Nine was
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, there's
No, I
a
was
sale
actually-
till December 2 in Steam.
Yeah, there's a Steam sale going on,
Yeah.
so.
Oh,
Yeah.
might look that up.
Mm-hmm.
Spend more money that I shouldn't be spending.
Yeah.
Coming back to though, like the best game ever created. I don't like. I want to neglect like
Tanya.
how influential a game is, and like I feel like Ocarina of Time gets an advantage just because it's the first like really open world 3D game. Getting back to like the greatest game of all time.
Yep.
I don't think we can factor in like just because it was the first increase to its quality. Like obviously that's more on the developers that like with Ocarina of Time they were kind of like pioneering this new way of gaming, but if you just consider like the actual
Game.
like the depth of the,
The game of
quality
itself?
the game. And so obviously newer games are gonna have an advantage just because of technological advancements.
Yeah.
But even if you do, like, what do you think would be the best game of all time?
I think the problem here is that we never really define what is the best
Well,
game.
The one problem
really
with the
broad
best game
definition.
of all time is there's so many different genres of games.
Yeah.
That's like trying to say the best book or movie of all time,
Don Quixote.
and then you just get into
Yeah,
an
see,
argument.
he just
Then you,
Don
then you
Quixote.
get into an argument of like whether like horror is the best genre or like everybody enjoys different things and there are different ways for it to be deep.
No,
or like
look. It goes like this. What's the name of this? Don Quixote best book. Godfather best movie. Ocarina of Time best game.
Godfather's not
Period.
the best movie.
Shut
no,
up.
it is not.
Nah,
It's good.
It's a good movie.
It's
I will
not
not
the
deny
best.
that, but I'm sick of everyone saying it's the best movie ever
Fine,
made.
the Iron Giant.
Yep.
Oh,
Yup.
okay.
Second.
What's the best TV show?
You guys should see Big Hero 6 then.
It's probably. I mean, like I haven't seen all of it, but Breaking Bad's probably the best TV show.
Nah,
since so many
nah,
people
nah.
like it.
Yeah.
It's definitely
Last Airbender.
it's definitely Big Bang Theory.
Oh god.
No, Last
No.
Airbender is like second, I'd say.
It's up there.
You guys, okay,
Don't
if you guys
even
are laughing
say
at me,
what
you
they're
need to rewatch Last Airbender.
No, I know it's
So
incredible. I'm not gonna lie.
Anyway,
This asshole is gonna tell you something different.
If you're hearing this now, go watch Land of Korra. All of it. It's good.
what
I'm not gonna
about
watch
anyone
it.
watched Lost?
Fuck that shit.
Solid.
No. Moving on.
I'm sorry.
It's a hard end on that no.
All right.
Nobody cares about Lost, Jim.
Okay.
You're the only one here that's watched Lost. And I'm sorry.
It's a good show.
So books.
Futurama.
Futurama.
Yeah.
You're right.
One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest is the greatest book ever.
I need to read that. I
You
haven't gotten
need.
around
I
to it.
bought it. I bought it.
You bought
2
it?
days ago. Hector bought it and gave it to me.
As a present?
Yeah. I don't know why. I bought him a birthday present and then he just bought me a book. For no reason. But I appreciate it because that's the greatest.
How do you feel about people buying you birthday presents?
I'm so down with it.
I am
I'm
not
so
down
down
with
with
it.
I don't. You're a weirdo.
I don't want people to buy me
I
birthday
don't
presents.
understand that.
Do you feel obliged to give him a birthday present?
I already
He
did.
already did.
I mean,
I gave him first of all, but like, what's wrong with giving someone a birthday present anyway?
Factor, how do you feel about it?
Really good.
Okay.
Well, like I don't feel like you should have to get someone a birthday present,
Well,
but,
no.
if there's something
if somebody-
that they really want that's within your price
I'm not
range and it's their
obliged
birthday,
because of his birthday. I'm obliged by the feeling that I want to give him a present.
I don't want to get anyone a present though.
You're a cheap bastard.
I'm just bad.
Sumner never got me a present.
Whoa. Yeah, you also stole his
alright.
Pokemon Yellow.
That's true.
That's true.
That's
yeah,
like-
there's your present.
That's like how much are those things worth nowadays anyway?
Pokemon Yellow. I don't know. 10
Too
Probably
much?
like $40.
They're probably in between like being old and being antique. So
Oh,
like
true.
Yeah.
That's that. Not
that
quite
middle
that much,
range
yeah.
where it's like more than you'd think, but still not like a lot.
If somebody tries to buy me a birthday present, I get mad.
Punch him in the face.
Yeah, because I feel
Get mad.
obliged to. I feel obliged to buy them a
Make
present.
life
I don't
take
want to buy
lemons back.
anyone
We're all gonna get you a birthday present.
I swear to God.
When's your birthday?
Justin's
No.
the only one who knows what it is, so we'll ask him.
No, don't ask
Yeah.
Justin. Justin's gone back to college.
Is it like on your Facebook?
Yeah, Justin
I'm
always
gonna delete
gets
my Facebook.
all of us birthday presents. Justin got me a brand new copy of Arkham City when it came
That's
out. Like, a
amazing.
$60
Hey,
copy
Justin
of
can
Arkham
give me
City.
birthday present.
Justin
They
bought,
did it to me.
Justin bought me a
You don't
huge
know him.
companion
I do
cube
know
cookie
him.
jar.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Cookie jar?
Yeah, companion cube cookie jar.
Ooh.
That's cool.
Ooh.
Do you keep cookies in it?
Nah, it's empty. I wish I kept cookies in it.
Have you ever kept anything in it?
Thumbs.
No. Thumbs.
Severed thumbs.
Sure.
Well, I think
What?
people
Solid.
thumbs.
So yeah,
Someone
talk
just
about
looks
your
back in shame.
talk about your books.
Books. One
Books.
foot in the cuckoo's nest.
I read a lot of books in English, but still, I prefer Spanish literature above everything.
Here we go.
Name of the Wind.
You ever read Pablo
Very
Neruda?
Yeah, of course.
Of course.
Of course.
How could you
That's all I know.
ask that question?
If you want to read one Spanish book and stop reading Spanish after that, and you want to feel fulfilled about
100
Spanish
Years of
literature,
Solitude.
100 Years of Solitude, you must read.
I've heard this so many times.
Yeah, read that book.
Can I read it in English?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you read it, you automatically know every other book in Spanish that's from Latin America, not from Europe. Latin America.
All right.
What's it about?
Too many things to say.
Fair
It's
enough.
literally too many themes.
How long is the book?
I don't really remember. 600, 700?
It's a lot.
That's not too bad.
Yeah.
Me and Nick just made eye contact like, oh my gosh.
Nick,
Well,
for
Nick
that's
goes
like 3
through
days.
books. Yeah, Nick
Yeah.
runs through books.
90% of the books I read are just like not good books. So.
Right.
Have
They're
you
just
read-
like entertaining.
The only problem
How many
that-
books have I
that-
read? Upwards of 600.
The only problem that I
Probably
want-
more than 1,000.
That's
Nerd.
absurd.
Well,
Nerd.
What
I
is
used
the
to-
worst book you've ever read?
I read the first Twilight because I don't feel like trashing on a book without reading it is
That's fair.
acceptable.
That's fair.
The worst book I've ever read is On the Road
By Jack
by
Kerouac.
Jack Kerouac.
Wow.
I'm really upset that I read that book.
Did you tell Jack about that?
I did tell Jack. Our friend Jack, who we had last week.
Yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday. He is a huge fan of On the Road. I don't know why.
and the beat writing. Too.
Yeah. He's
mean-
wrong, by the way.
He is a dumb person.
I think just stream of consciousness writing in general is bad. I'm not a huge
Actually,
fan.
I think one of the worst I might have read is
The
Catcher
Giving
in the
Tree.
Rye.
Really?
What?
I hated it.
Hector
It
loved
was-
it so much.
I know.
It really irritated me.
That
I'm
guy
gonna-
was so annoying. I think the book itself was well written, but I just hated the protagonist so much that
Well,
I
like,
didn't enjoy it.
Yeah,
I
but
don't
you're
think
supposed to-
actually. Wait, no, I don't think it's a bad book.
That's the thing. It's a
I
good
think
book.
it's a good book that pisses me off.
Yeah, it's
I'm-
a good book. I didn't enjoy reading.
For
it.
your birthday, I'm gonna buy you a Catcher in the Rye shirt.
I'm okay with that.
It was so meta.
You'll wear it
Somebody-
ironically.
Yeah.
And wear it on the podcast.
Hector
Yeah.
agreed with everything he was saying, so that's why I'm kind of worried about you.
Solid.
All you are phony people.
But
Okay.
Ponies.
So whiny.
I need to start reading Stephen King or Stephen King.
Stephen King, yes.
No,
Michael Crichton, Stephen King.
I have a bunch of his books. on
Gabriel
my-
Garcia
on my
Marquez.
e-reader.
Michael
But-
Crichton?
No,
Stephen King.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well.
Dark Tower series, you read it.
I tried to
Aren't they
read the
making
first
movies out of
book.
the Dark Tower?
What?
I'm pretty sure they're making movies out
I
of
feel
it.
like that wouldn't be that good though.
They made a TV show
They're
out
gonna be
of.
awful. They're gonna be very different. Well, I mean, they're not
Unless
necessarily
HBO
awful.
picks it up.
They'll be very different from the books, though. Like, you can't
Yeah.
turn those books into a movie because they don't make any sense half the time.
Oh yeah, and also a
They're
lot of
really
it is
random
like
and weird.
a lot of it's like what he's thinking.
A lot
too,
of it's
and that's
like
not easy
just
to
like
convey
mental
via
stuff,
movies, yeah.
and it's really like in depth, and it's really good. But
Well, they turned Under the Dome into a
Yeah,
TV
they made
show.
it that TV show.
What movie or TV show do you think butchered the book the worst?
Oh my gosh.
Avatar: The Last Airbender.
HP.
Yep.
Oh
Yep.
yeah, no, it goes
no,
without saying.
there was no movie.
No, yeah,
There was a movie.
There was no movie.
Oh no, yeah, you're right. There was no
There was
movie.
none.
Such thing.
I think I saw a Reddit about
But
that.
in same note, watch Korra.
Oh,
They were
Lake
complaining-
the Lake Laggy movie. No, the Lake Laggy subreddit.
Lao Guy?
Yeah,
The-
Lake Laggy, Lao Guy.
Is that an Avatar thing?
Yeah, subreddit. You know how they like erase people's memory there?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
All it is, like when you go to the subreddit, is just a GIF of like the lantern going around saying there was no movie made about our TV show.
That's amazing.
I saw this one where just like a bunch of people like complaining, fans complaining about like how the movies of their like series was bad. And it was like the Harry Potter fans were like, "You kidding me? Everything's so terrible." And then the Avatar fans are like, "And they didn't even make a movie about ours."
I like the Harry Potter movies.
Yeah, well,
I watched them before I read the books because my My dad, for some reason, did not want me to read the books.
The movies,
I don't know.
My dad didn't want me to read poetry. He's like, you are not allowed to read poetry. I was like, I'm gonna read poetry anyway.
Putting your dad on blast right now.
read so much poetry.
Ralph Waldo Emerson.
Robert Frost up in this bitch.
Yeah, get some Sylvia Plath going.
Get a drum and do your own.
I like Robert Frost.
If there's a poet I would read, there's Robert Frost, and
Yeah.
I still won't read him because I can't handle poetry. But
My favorite poet currently is probably the Poem for Your Sprague on Reddit.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah. Reddit poetry is probably awesome.
Well, actually, this one's she I think is pretty good. Like, she just goes around Reddit looking for stuff that she wants to write a poem about, and then writes it in comments on the.
That's
Solid.
cool.
Yeah.
Mario Benedetti.
you should get her on the Dragon fucking Cars one.
I don't know. It's just she pops up in the randomest places. It's like you're just on like just rolled into a shop, which is like a mechanic subreddit about cars that are really messed up. I saw one there.
That's weird.
But what did you not like did you guys not like the Harry Potter movies?
I like them.
I like them.
I
as a reader of the books, I didn't like them.
I like the.
Oh yeah, I always forget
ones
that you're a
way better.
huge Harry Potter fan.
I was the biggest HP nerd when I was little.
Yeah.
Like, you guys would be surprised how much I still know. But as movies alone, they were really good. But, like, for the readers of the books, they would not like
That's
it.
what
Hey,
happened.
7 Part 2 was badass.
I don't even remember 7.
7 Part 1 sucked, but 7 Part 2 was
Yeah, they're just
awesome.
kind of walking around.
7 was my least favorite book.
I like the first like 2 or 3 movies, and then after that. I didn't like
What 4 was the best one though?
Yeah, fourth.
Yeah.
4 was
No,
the
you're
best
right. No,
movie.
yeah.
4 was the best movie and the best book.
Yeah.
4 as a book was a kick-ass.
Yeah.
My girlfriend really likes 6 or 5, I think.
Oh, 5 was terrible. Oh,
5 was I hated 5. I think it was 6. I
Yeah,
think
I
it
think
was
5 was
was
400
terrible.
pages of him being an angsty teenager, and then
It was either
400 pages of like actual stuff happening. But it was
So here's the thing. I actually haven't read 7. I never read 7
I didn't
because
like it
I like pushed through 5, like my 12-year-old self pushed through 5, and it was just so boring. Nothing happened compared to like 4 or like 3, where it was like action packed the whole time. And then when I got to 6, I'm like, if there's no action halfway through this book, I'm dropping it. And there wasn't.
Dumbledore dies.
And there wasn't. So I stopped halfway through 6.
what do you mean halfway through 6? This is the biggest plot twist in like book history. Was the end
Oh, it wasn't halfway through 6. It was the end of 6.
I know, but still, like,
I didn't get there.
not worth it, man.
I got to the end of 6, and then I got bored, and I stopped reading. That was it.
How can you get bored in the way you ended the book?
What?
Yeah, why would you end after 6?
For
I feel
those
like
of you who have not heard this spoiler,
Uh-oh.
Snape kills Dumbledore.
what?
Luke, I am your father.
Luke, I'm your father.
No, but I
It's
mean, like,
no,
after
your father.
when
That's
when
a misquote.
what was it
I
like?
know, it's not.
Bill is he's like dying in the hospital or something like that, and I was just like, I'm so sick of this, and I just stopped
By a
reading.
snake.
Yeah, I was bored.
Well, you weren't. a
And
true
what
fan.
was it? Tonks is just like, uh-oh, and then I went and I stopped reading.
End of 7 was ridiculous. They're like, oh, and this person's dead, and this person's dead, and this person's dead. And it's like,
When
what?
I was a little kid, I read the Pendragon series. And
Oh, Pendragon was
I
awesome.
just hope they made a movie because finally I read a series that like would become a movie someday somehow.
Is it not becoming a series?
No.
Oh,
What were the first
Pendragon
books
was
you guys read?
awesome.
I know, right?
First book,
I didn't
Magic
finish it.
Treehouse.
What?
I didn't finish it.
In the
I got
bag.
to the 8th book.
I would devour Magic Treehouse for
Little-
breakfast.
Oh my god, dude!
Magic Treehouse was the shit.
Yeah.
I remember there was a
It was
summer
like dinosaurs at daytime or something.
there was a
First
summer
one.
reading program where if you read 200 chapters like
Oh,
of any
yep.
book, then you got to enter a contest for a free iPod. And I was way too old to be reading Magic Treehouse. I just read like all the Magic Treehouse books. I
You
was
got
like,
like 1,000.
I read all the
chapters.
chapters of everything.
I read
I remember that contest.
Yeah,
the boxcar.
I won it too.
Oh,
You
I
got
saw
the iPod.
you guys
You
had
would
so
have gotten
many.
a lot of
I
points
read
with Life of Pi.
over 100 of the boxcar children books. So if you're
That's
counting those,
ridiculous.
I'm definitely over 1,000.
There are some books that are just so weird about chapters. Like I forget what book I was reading, but like you'd turn a page
Yeah.
and it would be a 1-page
Yeah.
chapter. And it's like, why?
I like those books. I like the books that have like short chapters. And it's like easy to
With
digest.
pictures.
There's a chapter. In,
I like the pictures.
1 fish, 2 fish.
there's a chapter in Life of Pi that's like, I remember that today's my mom's birthday, and that's it.
Well, isn't that just like diary? Like,
It's a diary, but divided in chapters.
okay.
Did you just read Anne Frank's diary?
No.
Sumner, how you liking Game of Thrones books?
Oh, the Game of Thrones books were fantastic.
Did you finish them?
I finished them so long ago. I destroyed those last summer.
Yeah.
Basically, I read the
No,
entire.
you
series.
Block Island. You were reading the new one. You were reading one of them.
I finished it. That was the last one, and I finished it there.
We should all go to Black Island this summer.
Let's
Yeah.
do it.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
Hector's out of his
okay?
element.
Anyway,
Hector doesn't like islands.
I do. What the fuck?
You
You're like
had
the
this
guy-
really perplexed look
you're
on
like
your
the guy
face.
from
You're like,
Truman Show. Yeah, no, we'll
let's talk about the Truman
that
Show.
Truman Show.
Oh my god, it's the best movie ever!
It's a really good movie.
These two idiots did not see it beforehand. I had to show it to them, these uncultured swines.
The
You
two
guys really
idiots he's
hadn't seen
talking
it?
Hector's
about
the worst
are,
person to
me
watch
and
movies
Summer.
with, by the way. Like, literally the worst.
No, my girlfriend is the worst person to watch movies with, especially if she's already seen it, because she'll start quoting the movie as they say it. I'm like, shut up! I want to see it.
on blast.
Yeah, I'm putting her on blast.
On blast.
Yeah.
What's last?
It's a thing we say.
Okay. Yeah, so Hector sucks. Every time he's like, oh, I can't believe you guys didn't see that. What? Don't you understand what's happening? And we're like, dude, what? Just let us watch the movie. And then he started coughing every time there was something important. It was literally like every time there's
Oh, I
something...
thought he was like legitimately coughing. You're
No,
like,
no,
this
no.
asshole.
Well,
keeps
he's
coughing.
also legitimately coughing.
Okay.
But he would also do this fake cough. It's like, every time there's something that you guys missed, I'm going to cough. So literally be like, and we're like, can you not just let me enjoy the experience? And they're like really minor things. Like, I don't know.
I don't like Jim Carrey, but
He was good.
he killed it in that
Yeah, he
movie.
did.
He killed it.
I love when Jim Carrey's like not just a psychopath. Like there's so
Yeah.
many movies where he just acts crazy, and I love when he's doing a movie where he's like serious.
Yeah.
I will.
Yeah.
Those are hard to come by.
They
Yeah,
are
yeah.
exactly. When you do, you're like, you could be a legitimately good actor. Why do you do like The Mask?
The Truman
Yeah.
Show is like a weird mixture though, where he's like,
A normal guy and then...
yeah, he's
goes
like
crazy.
he thinks he's a normal guy, but he's like really unsettlingly like happy all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's really peppy.
And-
Okay, so that's true.
But I mean, it's still like serious acting.
Like, his craziness was justified. You know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was like, yeah.
Him and Adam Sandler. Can't stand.
Yeah.
I hate Adam Sandler.
Everybody's like, oh, Happy Gilmore. And I'm like, I don't,
There's a
I
difference
don't
because, like,
care.
in
He's
in
really happy.
Truman Show, it's not about laughing at him. Adam Sandler is always about laughing at him being dumb.
Yeah.
It's like
And I
Will
hate those
Ferrell, too.
movies. Yeah.
What was that? What's the movie where he's really like, where he's like mentally retarded?
Happy Gilmore?
Oh
No.
god, wait, what about the
Did he
one
go
where he
full
plays
re-
himself
did he go full
and like
retard?
his sister at the same time?
The water guy?
No, not the Water Boy.
Oh wait, you mean Jim Carrey?
No, I'm talking about
Because
Adam
there's Dumb
Sandler.
and Dumber, which is
Yeah.
Oh God.
Let's not talk about that.
well,
I just keep seeing those Dumb and Dumber 2 commercials, and I'm like,
oh
stop.
god,
Who acts in that?
Jim Carrey and
Some of the dudes.
Owen Wilson? No, it's not Owen Wilson.
Someone knows about some guy. He wasn't really an actor before Dumb and Dumber, I don't think.
I'm gonna look this up.
He doesn't deserve to be.
No. But yeah, like it's the same with what's his face? Will Ferrell.
I think Will Ferrell's better than both of them.
He has, yeah, no, he's like a good comedy, but there's some movies where they're like, hey, let's just have a movie and we'll put Will Ferrell in it and he'll be dumb.
Well, you have to say where he comes
And
from.
then
He
they
comes
make
from
a huge
SNL.
profit on it,
Basically,
so
that
it's-
was how he was raised as an actor.
Yeah, he was from SNL. Yeah. I liked Step Brothers. I think that's a fun
Anchorman.
movie.
I don't really like SNL, but a lot of good actors have come out.
Yeah.
of it.
The old SNL is
The
really
other guys?
like
Yeah.
better than before.
Yeah.
If there's one SNL episode you have to watch, it's a Van Halen episode.
Van Halen.
Yeah, he just like plays rock and there's zombies behind him chasing him. Like
Or
okay.
anything with Celebrity Jeopardy.
Oh my god, yeah.
Spectacular.
Click was good though. If I gotta give Adam Sandler one
Yeah.
movie, it's Click.
Click.
I didn't like Click. It bothered me.
I didn't see it.
I
I haven't watched enough movies.
Yeah.
Billy Madison, I think, is the movie I'm thinking of.
I
One where
haven't
he's
seen,
just
like-
really stupid.
Oh. There's too many movies like that.
No,
Wait,
he's like actually like
Did
mentally
they
retarded
spoof
in
that
movie.
in Tropic Thunder?
Maybe.
Thunder was hilarious.
Tropic Thunder was awesome.
It was.
Yeah.
Cause like
No,
you know
I think,
that,
no, they definitely spoofed Rain Man.
yeah. No.
Rayman's a great movie too.
I haven't seen.
I
Rayman.
thought well they were talking about going
Just
full
cough,
retard.
watch the movie with him and cough every time something
Yeah, I'm
important
just gonna
happens.
cough every time anything happens.
And then actually start coughing.
and then I'll have a heart attack and die.
Yeah.
Weren't they talking about never going full retard and Rain Man actually wasn't full retard?
Well, he was
was-
severely autistic.
Yeah, but he was functional.
Yeah,
Like,
but I think
Not really.
You're right. They like
Yeah.
never go full retard. Yeah.
I think that
Like,
wasn't
he had-
referenced to anything. I think he was just saying that.
Yeah,
Oh,
I think
you
he
told
just
me
said
about
that.
this movie.
Tropic Thunder or Rain Man?
Rayman.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
I like how they did the explosion thing when the cameras weren't rolling.
Yeah.
That was
They're
so...
like, wait, we weren't rolling. It was like $1 million like
Explosion.
Solid.
solid.
Yeah, that was a good movie.
Like,
What's your
Yes.
go-to movie for those like stupid movies? Just like watch with the guys.
Oh,
None.
21
Tenacious D and the
21
Pick of Destiny.
21 Jump Street.
None of them.
Yeah, Jim hates those movies.
Jim
Do you
hates
not?
all those. Dude, the Starving Games.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my
we
God.
talked about this before, I think.
Yeah, we talked about
Okay,
those
alright.
crappy parody
We watched
movies.
Mockingjay. So we still haven't seen Interstellar. But if you guys talked about that already, which you
We
would-
talked about it. We talked
okay,
about it.
good. No, let's not get into that.
Extensively.
But we went to watch Interstellar and it was sold out. and we were so mad. And the next showing of any movie was 2 hours later.
It was me and Sumner, by the way.
Mockingjay and like some other people.
Was this in Boston?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This was some cinema
Royal
near-
Cinema.
near
How was
Federal.
Mockingjay?
It
It
wasn't bad,
was good.
but I was still just mad that I wasn't watching Interstellar.
Yeah, you should have been.
You should have.
We had to wait 2 hours playing DDR.
We played Dance Dance Revolution for 2 hours.
Wow.
Jelly.
It
There's
was
a lot of
really
DDR.
fun. Yeah, it cost a lot of money though.
Yeah. $15?
At least.
Um,
I kicked his ass.
Hey, did you bring your PlayStation 2 to college?
Fucking champion.
No.
I didn't. I should.
Yeah, you bring it this time, because
Might
I
as
mean,
well.
it's upstairs.
If there's one thing I can say about Mockingjay, it's weird seeing like a movie where it's like guns and shoot firing, where you actually like engage with the characters more than just a scene or two beforehand, like G.I. Joe or things like that. Like there's been like 2 movies of action combat that's like not just war style combat, and then finally the war style combat is like a little thing that happened, and you're like, whoa, it's actually engaging. Finally.
Yeah. I mean, I can't express my discomfort for those stupid tween movies enough. I hate every single one of them.
Yeah. No,
I read all of the...
They're like basically they're
Like Divergent and
Like
Twilight.
like movies that are based off a young adult
they're
novel.
aimed
Yeah.
towards 12-year-old girls and some 12-year-old boys. Who
Oh.
haven't
Harry Potter was one of
things
those at
about
one point.
themselves Yet.
Harry Potter was one of those at one point.
Gone Girl.
No,
That's why I like the
No,
books.
not Gone
Oh
Girl.
wait, no, the books. The name.
they're usually PG-13 movies involving a hot guy and
Yep.
a strong female character,
Or in Twilight's case, very very weak female character.
but still with the hot guy.
Yeah.
Well, multiple in that one.
It's like anime. It's that kind of stuff that pisses me off. Where it's
Oh, okay. You can't say anything about anime. It has to be approved by me beforehand.
No. You even agreed to me when I was talking about this.
You have
And I
only-
told this to Connor too.
You have only seen fully one of the godly
I don't
animes.
give a crap. You've told me like the plot in like of so many animes, and you won't shut up about anime.
Okay, that is true.
There's so many of them where it just like creates like some life that everyone wishes that they were in,
Uh-huh.
and it's like this alternate reality that the viewers pretend that they're living in because their own life is shitty.
Yeah, you're right.
It's so depressing, and it's like, it's not cool. Like
That's-
Not even mad. Not even mad.
That's why you watch the animes I told you to watch.
Like Full Metal Alchemist.
Full Metal Alchemist,
Full Metal's
Code
the
Geass.
same.
No!
His life is awful in
It's
that
a
show.
good. Okay, it is, but like he has powers and he gets the girl, and it's like
He doesn't get the girl.
He does.
I mean, he does it a very, very.
he does it in like the weirdest way possible.
Nuh-uh.
I mean, we're not gonna spoil it.
That show's amazing, by the
It's
way.
a good show. No, I'm not gonna lie, but that's like the pin. That's like a. That's
Code Geass, you don't want to be the main character.
I hate that show. I don't like that show.
Oh,
You bitch! Take this french fries.
Bitch! Okay, no, it's not terrible. Didn't grab me.
Okay, I love it. It's my favorite anime, and seriously, no one
Your
wants to be
favorite
the main
anime?
character. Yeah,
This is the one
Better than
with
Full
the-
Metal Alchemist?
of course.
Of course. You said you wanted Full Metal Alchemist to be your favorite, but it was too mainstream.
No, I wanted it to be, but it could. We started watching Code Geass again. I was like, no, it's this one.
Dude,
It's this one.
the
Code Geass, the
protagonist
artwork.
in Code, I'm pretty sure it's Code Geass.
Code Geass.
I heard it was Geass.
Geass.
Fair enough.
You don't.
The
wanna
protagonist
argue
in
extra,
Code Geass is bad.
That's the thing. You didn't watch all of it.
I didn't watch all of it,
Exactly. That's why you think it's bad.
but I watched like 15 episodes.
That's why you think
That's
he
the same
is
thing.
bad.
That's the same thing with you about Legend of Korra. How you?
Yeah,
you
no, I guess, but I just don't. I don't.
You-
I don't
you-
feel like it
I
could
mean,
ever measure up to...
Yeah, no, exactly. It's not gonna be as good.
No,
I'm gonna,
I think it is.
I'm gonna warn you guys right now. You do not want to argue with Hector about anime.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Your opinions could be correct, and you will still lose this argument. So, like, for the purpose of the podcast, let's not even get into it right now.
Well,
Alright.
can we disagree on one thing?
Mhm.
Edward is the best anime protagonist in anime history. Okay. Who?
Lelouch.
No, never mind. We're not doing it.
Just the artwork of Koji's pissed me off.
Well, it's not
He's
their
so like
fault.
skinny and
They're-
shitty.
Okay,
Everyone's,
okay.
Made of fucking
Okay,
spaghetti.
it's
dude.
not their
Their lips
fault.
are like 2 inches wide
It's
and
not-
like 5 feet long.
it's not their
And
fault.
It's like that doesn't
They were
make
like-
biological
Okay,
sense.
this is what happened.
No levels.
Okay, let me clear this up. Code Geass was made by a company, and they wrote the whole story. They had no idea how the characters would look. They had to hire someone to draw the characters. And these really famous
And they
4
cheaped out
girls.
really bad?
No. These really famous 4 girls that are like an anime group that made Sakura Card Captor, Tsubasa, and many other like girly animes said, "Oh, we're in." They can't say no to them. They're like world famous, so they had to say yes.
Okay, well that's what the problem is. Those people draw shitty. Okay, I don't like their style, and if they're world famous, that just says a lot about.
He's
them.
like he's all like skinny and like
Yeah.
when he has his like outfit on,
It's like, what is
his outfit with his like mask and cape. I'm like, what is this?
Your body doesn't make any sense. How does your
If you
circulatory system
think
work like
that Lelouch is as plain as just a bad guy, you haven't watched the whole anime yet. You
I
have to
haven't
watch
watched the
all
whole
of it.
anime, but
You have to watch it all.
Let's move on.
Yeah.
New subject.
Agreed.
So,
If anyone in the podcast can agree with me, and I know that you will if you watch it all,
All 11 people.
go watch it.
Hey.
Hey.
I'll bring some new hearers, spectators, whatever.
Oh yeah, you will viewers.
Yeah, viewers.
Listeners.
New Mexican listeners.
Yeah, no,
I
they're
could tell someone from friends in Mexico that
He's
I'm
got a really
being
big
focused.
family that's all obsessed with anime and like nerdy stuff. So
all right,
might
well,
actually like this podcast then.
they probably should. Yeah. We should probably go about like 6 more minutes ish.
all right. So
What if we?
Wait,
if this
It's already
podcast?
been an hour.
The only followers we had were Mexican.
That'd be so much fun.
And we were like so big in
We
We just
Mexico.
had like a
Mexico.
huge Mexican
It's like,
following.
yeah, I'm big in Mexico.
We just go to Mexico all the time.
It's like
hey,
that.
that's like being big.
we have the Suburbanites con in Mexico.
That new radical songs like we made a sex tape. It's big in Japan.
We'd be like Los Suburbanitos.
Los Suburbanitos.
We'd be like brought to you by tacos
What?
with sour cream.
You're just being racist now.
What?
Okay, I'm bringing
We
up
just
the
lost
racial
all of our
discrimination part.
Mexican viewers.
Alright,
Yeah,
so
no, we lost them all. I just dropped them right there. It was gonna happen. But...
So any more college stories that
Yeah,
can take
so-
up this 6
alright,
minutes?
So, we went to a chemical engineering department forum.
Oh,
Long story short, I shot the chemical engineering department head in the face with a Nerf gun.
my nerve gun.
Why are you long story shorting this? We have 6 minutes.
Don't worry, we're just telling you where we're going here.
hey Hector, could you move to the right a little?
So, basically, Hector's not even a chemical engineer, but I don't know
Why were
how,
you there?
I somehow convinced him to come, and I sort of just dragged him along with me, and he had like this giant Nerf gun.
It was my project, to be fair.
Yeah, and that Nerf gun is like stupidly powerful, okay? And I would know because you've been shooting me in the head from 4 feet away, like for the past week before that project. It was entirely unnecessary. So he mysteriously ran out of bullets because I kept stealing them and hiding them, so I'd stop getting shot.
I just bought like 30, by the way.
Yeah, he bought 30 more, so I'm fucked. Basically, he brings his Nerf gun with him. He's got like a giant Nerf gun. And everyone else, it's like a lecture hall or whatever. And so the department head's like, "Oh, hey, you got a Nerf gun? Can I play?" And we're like, "Haha, funny." And then she's like, "I bet you can't hit me from here." And she just like stretches out her arms. And Hector's like, "Oh." And Hector's too scared to take the shot, so he's like trying to like push the gun on someone else. I'm like, "Give me that shit." And I'm just like going for like a body shot or whatever. But the gun is a lot more powerful than I thought. So it hit her square in the mouth. And she sort of just like reeled her head back. It was like, wow, they actually hit me. And the entire like radius around us just like erupted with laughter.
Meanwhile, this girl's just crying.
Yeah, and like
So there should be like a montage parody of like Sumner
it was like
shooting
headshot,
The
yeah,
hit marker.
no scope.
360 no scope.
Doritos. But like, yeah, and now like there'll be people that I don't know very well, and I'll pass by them in the hall, and they'll be like, "Oh, hey, Sumner, shot anyone lately?" And I'm like,
What? That's gotta be the worst introduction. It's like
Sounds the guy who
Sumner?
shoots people.
I'm gonna have this.
How many department hits have you shot yet?
Only one.
Well, that's a low
Well,
count.
Just told
well,
the story.
We need
yeah.
more.
I mean, it's only your first.
My KD is still positive.
It's only your first year of college, so
Yeah,
I'm sure
you got a
you'll
long
get
time to
more
go.
before you get there.
Yeah. More powerful guns, you know.
I mean, I'm a mechanical engineer. That's my job. Apart
To
from
shoot
Nerf gun.
people.
Okay, yeah.
Is that what you?
It was my project to have the Nerf gun and build something with it. So
Did you build like an automated turret that you could control from your computer?
that's electrical.
Yeah, let's try Nick.
Get wrecked, Nick.
I want to do that though.
Let's
I want
talk
to make
about-
like a.
Okay.
I want to make like a turret with a Nerf gun that I can like.
That would be good. No,
Program.
they made
With
a,
like a webcam,
They made
so
like
I
one of
can-
those portal turrets with a Nerf gun.
Oh
And
really?
It, like sense it like detects motion and it'll aim at you and shoot you.
How
That's
many
awesome.
rounds per
And
minute?
they put in the voice too, so it was like.
Oh,
it's
that's the
only, like,
best.
yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, but there's
Like,
one in
are
Valve
you
that actually
still
does it.
there? Okay.
There's an actual.
Anyway, let's talk about Hector's like clutch as hell beer pong game.
Oh yeah.
It was amazing. It was like the only game of beer pong I've ever played. But
You ever played?
We had an ultimate party. How many
Wait.
have you played?
Well, drinking age 18 in Mexico, of course, we like drink beforehand.
Yeah, of course.
So like tons of beer pong games.
Anyway, there was like we were at this ultimate party, and there was like this one like these two people there. They're like undefeated through everyone. And Hector and I were like, well, yeah, of course we're gonna go kick their ass. And we were pretty shitty at beer pong to start. I was pretty gone already by that point, so I was missing the entire table. Like I just throw it and it just like hit the other person.
Solid.
On the side, I'd be like, nailed it. And they were really good. They were destroying us. But somehow Hector with his weird ass form. Hector is a sniper in beer pong. He's like really good, and he throws it in a straight line into the cup. He doesn't arc at all. He literally just beams it right into the cup. It's like, how is that working? It's literally so much more difficult. And so like somehow with Hector's ridiculous like shots, we managed to have 2 left by the time they finished our cups. And basically we get how it works is we get 1 shot each to finish their cups for a tie.
Uh-huh.
And if we miss, we lose. So Hector goes first, he misses. I've been doing nothing pretty much the entire game. I'm like, yeah, no, I got this. Shoot the first shot, sink it. They're like, all right, it's because you made that one, you get another ball. Sink the second one.
Solid.
Oh, Summer, you're so cool.
It was amazing. Yeah, I know, I'm incredible. And so we went to overtime with like 4 cups in a diamond, and then basically we just won in overtime. So we beat, and with Hector's just random sniping into the thing. So we basically just clutched out the greatest victory in beer pong because they were like an undefeated team.
Ever? Like in the history of beer pong?
Ever. Yeah,
the history
ever.
of Ultimate.
This will go down in history.
Yeah?
This is
Meanwhile, you're just 2 goons. Like,
documented. Yeah, no. We don't do anything else.
Yeah.
That's pretty good story.
Can I post this on Facebook?
Huh?
What, the podcast?
Yeah.
absolutely.
Let's do it.
It's
Yeah.
encouraged.
Share it. Share it with the world.
Oh yeah, you friended me, Hector.
I did, Connor. You're my friend now. Fuck you, Jimmy.
Oh, okay. I get it.
Get wrecked.
That was destruction.
Thank you all for listening to the Suburbanites Podcast. Leave your feedback and tell your friends and everything like that. So
Please.
yeah, and
Please.
thanks for supporting us.
Tell your dogs, cats,
Rabbits, turtles. Kill the turtles afterward.
Relatives.
Yeah, kill the turtle. So I'm Connor.
And remember,
I'm Jim.
I'm Sumner.
I'm Hector.
And I'm Nick.
Thanks for listening.
Don't eat placentas.